Okay, so this is install video on installing a infamous trigger, a murder machine trigger on an Etha 3M. So I've already gone and taken off the grips and the bolt. So if you need help on doing that, there's plenty of other videos. So we'll get right at it. All right, so take the grips off, take your bolt out. You want to loosen this screw right here, this screw right here, and it'll take this body right off of the gun. So this will separate in two. All right, so I've removed 2 screws, one from here, one from there, and then this whole body assembly just comes right apart, just like that. That's your top, and here's your bottom. All right. So in order to take this trigger out, you're gonna have to remove those 4 screws right there, and this pin right there. So now this pin pushes, so if you're looking at the back of the gun, it goes from right to left, so it pushes out the other way. So I want to knock this pin out and remove those 4 screws. And also the safety gets pulled out. So you'll see that in the next video. Okay, so as you're removing this, just be careful because there is a little spring that sits here that'll like shoot right out. There's a little spring right there. And then now your safety just comes right out, just like this. Sorry for the shitty video. I don't really make these, but I couldn't find one online. So I'm like, you know what, fuck this, I'm gonna make my own. All right, so here's the safety. Now your trigger, obviously still in there. So we gotta remove that pin right there. All right, so see you next video. Okay, so I got the pin out. All right, and what I used is just a little bit and a hammer to knock it out from right to left. Be careful because some of these pop out. Like this one fell out. That's for the 3-way valve. So just pop it back in. But now once you get that out, you can actually lift the trigger right out. So here's your trigger. That's your stock trigger. And now you're ready to drop in your new one. So here's my infamous trigger. Has its own little pin with a cool little skull on it. You can see it. All right. So now this one's gonna drop right in. Just like, yes, just like that. All right, all's lined up. Cool. All right, so you grab the infamous pin, and now since you knocked it out from right to left, if you're looking at the back of the gun, you gotta go from left to right now. And get it right in there. Sorry guys, I'm a little sick. So here, get through, and then you're gonna have to knock this with a little bit and a hammer, just so you can get it to sit flush. You should see it come out fully on the other side. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, so I got the trigger in. It's nice and in there. It is gonna pop out a little bit because there's like a head to it, but it's nice and flush. Oh, right there, so that's in all the way. Careful for your brass pins because they can move. All right, so we're gonna rebuild this. So take the safety, slide it in. Push that all the way in. And you're gonna get your spring. All right, and make sure it goes over the trigger. Okay, so you want to make sure it's flush. So I'll try to zoom in on that. Oh, there you go. So it's over that little piece. Okay. Now you're gonna need this part again. All right. So this little cup goes towards you. That's what sits on the spring. So we're gonna place this over like this. Okay. All right, I got it down. So I'm gonna take these little screws. And you're gonna screw those 4 holes back in. All right. First, start with diagonal, like boom, boom, and then this way, just so it holds the spring down. Okay, so we got those 4 screws on. Make sure not to over tighten them or strip them. You can strip them really, really easy. And there you go. Trigger's good. So you got 3 adjustments on here. This top one up here adjusts how far back this goes. So basically how close you are to shoot, you know, the gun itself. This top one right there is spring tension. Actually, no. Okay, so I got those 4 screws on. Be careful not to over tighten them. And there you go. You're good. All right, so put your gun back together. Pretty much the thing hooks in front like that. Just clicks down. And there you go. Now you tighten up those 2 bolts on the back there. One underneath the trigger. Oh, one in front of the trigger. And then slide your bolt through the back. And that's pretty much it. Hope this helps. Alright, and you're all set. So, everything ready to go. I'm gonna go try this thing out. Hope this video helps.